Okay, folks, now listen. I'm going to show you this because I want you to have it. And this is one of those things that, listen, I got banned for 2 weeks on my other channel because of this. And I'm going to have to be careful. So I'm not even going to say it. But you know probably what it's about. It's the biggest hot topic that just can't be mentioned on here. So you're just going to have to read in between lines. You know what I'm talking about. The good old stick in the woods there, you know, what you snap, crinkle, you know. You break up sticks and you burn them. So, you know. I ain't going any further than that. But this is going to go back to that old topic about AS33 being in that, okay? And I'm going to give you some information. I want you to take a look at it. What I'm going to give you today is really something else. And I've known this for a long time, guys, but I don't really know how to convey it to you. So we're just going to convey it today like it were. This is something you can use for rodents in your house. It's a good rodent killer. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it, the rodent killer video. Okay, but you know as well as I do what it is. Okay, there is a website that I would like you to go to, thevaccinereaction.org. Oh God, I done said something there, so. But anyway, that's what the website is, and it's the puzzling presence of borax, or borax, which is really the same thing, borax and borax, in our good old vacuum cleaners there. That's what we'll call that, the vacuum cleaner. So the vacuum cleaner reaction.org there, you know, yeah. So the sodium borate is basically what this borax is. And it's not clearly documented, as you can see right here, why this stuff is in the good old the vacuum cleaners, okay? It's not really understood why that it's in those. And so there's a significant gap in scientific research on the toxicity effects of this vacuum cleaner ingredient, okay? The 20 mule borax was a harsh cleaner that was used back years ago. And borax and borax is the same thing. It's a sodium borate compound of vaccines. It's got various salts in it. There we go back to this salt thing. Just like the AS33, okay? And it's very unsettling as to why that this is in that. And it's not even part, folks, of the MSDS, which is a group of labels that's supposed to have warnings on it. The Food and Drug Administration does not label it as such. Now this borax, when they tried it on different animals and things like that, and it's been in different experiments, it affected the rats, the mice, the rabbits, the dogs. It affected them, fetal death. And actually, the European Chemical Agency has banned it as a severe thing of high concern. The European Chemical Agency has said, okay, enough is enough. And finally, it got to the point to where this stuff is not even allowed even in the UK or in Europe. And yet it's in the good old sticks that you break up and put in the woods there, okay? You get what I'm saying. It's getting worse, folks. You gotta watch what you say. Here's you some sites to go to here too, besides the HTTPS, medicalnewstoday.com, of the old one, you know what I'm talking about there. Same thing that the call uses there, okay, for an uprise, yeah. It's an aluminum salt base, is what it is. And here we have again in this situation where we're talking about a metal base, folks. Now, the other time that I told you about this AS33, it was Neptunium. And they will actually admit it to you that is in the good old the vacuum cleaner there, okay? The good old vacuum cleaner. The 20 Mule Team Borax was made originally by the Dow Corporation and Hinkle. And the 20 Mule team that used to pull this was the ones that they named this cleaner after. That was a detergent, that was used in people's clothes early on and so forth when the vacuum cleaners first, or not vacuum cleaners, when the washing machines first came out. And so this 20 Mule team, oddly enough, pulled these different salts and stuff for this borax. They pulled it out of, you will never guess, Death Valley, California. You can't make it up, folks. So this boric acid that this stuff has is an aluminum-based group of salts. And you can look this up, guys. You can actually put it in pea-sized pieces of peanut butter and mix this borax in with the pea-sized peanut butter, and the rats will ingest it overnight, and in a few days it'll kill them. So borax is found in rodent killer. That's right, rodent killer of all kinds. Told you the truth, folks, and guess oddly enough what? Remember when I told you about the sugar? So it is in the sugar. The UK and the EU has banned borax as a potentially hazardous to your health thing, but the FDA here has not. And this borax, or borax, it's easy to find it on the internet, folks. It's right in with the sticks that you break up right there to build fire with. You know what I'm saying? The good old stick, the one-niner. But now I'm going to tell you something. When you look this stuff up, let me tell you how clever the internet is. If you don't watch, they're going to tell you, oh, this is how that Botox is affected. We're not talking about Botox. No, no, no. And it'll do you that way. We're talking about borax. And this borax can also be labeled as borax. And in medical terminology, it can also be named as Biovax. And in the case of anthrax, where 94% of the men died in Desert Storm, 94% was dead, it can be called Biothrax. So you see, the medical terminology end of it changes it to the point where a lot of people don't even know what you're talking about. Yep. But if you want to read more on this, and I guess I'll try to put it in the link. I can't hardly upload anything today. They won't let me do it, folks. Eventually what's going to end up happening is they're going to say, well, you're just giving misinformation. That's what it's going to be. First it started out with the term. The next thing that it's going to go to here on YouTube is it's just misinformation. You're not thinking the way that you're supposed to. The thought police of YouTube is going to come after you. But anyway, the vaccinereaction.org is where you could go see some of that. And again, folks, if it makes it to you, I'm happy, but it may not make it to you. I got banned for 2 weeks because of this. I did an extensive study on this and did nothing whatsoever but just showed proof. And I was threatened and everything else. So this whole show, folks, is about how AS33 arsenic kills rodents, is what it is. Yeah, you might very well be a rodent before it's over with, too. You might be. So this is AS33 arsenic, the rodent killer. to kill rodents with. Found also in the sticks in the woods there, and the old 1-9er. So you just go do your own stuff, and I mean, I don't know, folks. Like I tried to tell you, this right here, when I tried to put it on my main channel, this was one of the strikes that I got, and it was 2 weeks. Well, it was only supposed to be a week. It was 2 weeks. I got a letter from them threatening me. Okay? So this is the good old rodent killer, folks, is what this is. This is the rodent killer video there. It shows you how to get rid of rodents in your house. Unfortunately, guys, this is the way things is going to have to be done from here on out. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm not giving you anything at all that you can't look up yourself on this. The thing about it is, knowledge is power, and you just simply have to see it for yourself. But this stuff has been banned in the UK, and it's been banned in the EU, but you know, the sticks in the woods has got it there, you know. You know what I'm saying. The good old vacuum cleaner there. It's ridiculous, guys. It is. You can see this for yourself. I just had to point you in the right direction. It has fetal problems with it, associated with it, reproduction problems. It's a combination of salts, guys. And you're actually going to see that when you go to the vaccinereaction.org for the puzzling presence of borax in our good old vacuum cleaners. And you'll see the salt combos and stuff there. And it's an old Persian formula for AS33, folks. Arsenic used to kill rodents with. So, you know. And before it's all said and done, you could be considered a rodent. I know you're considered a cow that's being tagged anyway, so why not a rodent? Thank you for watching my video.